Coach, obviously you got a few banged up players, but you guys were able to get it done today. What about your second teamers who were able to fill in? And
yeah, we played them a lot today. We played a lot of kids on defense, and we're giving those kids opportunities. And as we go through, we're figuring out who's going to be the players on the field as we eventually go down the road. And the kids that played with the varsity defense today, I was pretty happy with them. They played pretty well.
Matt White, obviously, he seemed to have his game on again today.
Yeah, Matt's good, and we communicate well. And so when I tell Matt, that there's something out there that I think is there, we go back and forth about it, and he understands, and we show him pitch. There's good communication, and there's a lot to be said for that because getting a quarterback in high school that has that kind of maturity to talk to his coach and understand the game is good, and that's what we need him to do because physically he's a pretty talented kid, and we'll work his skill. But if you get that part of the game within the game, that intangible, that's working well. And I think we got a good relationship that way. So.
When a game starts getting chippy like this, I know you got your second teamers, third teamers in. What do you do? What do you do to make sure that it doesn't get out of control?
Well, I called a timeout, and I went in the huddle, and I spoke to them very spiritedly, and I told them that they're putting at risk their game next week, which is a very big game right now for us. And I mean that. I'm not going to stand for that. I don't encourage that. I don't support it. It's not the way I coach. It's not the way I played. I'm not going to have that. So we had one kid we thought that really didn't quiet down enough, and he was done for the day. That's just the way it's going to be. I can't allow that, and we have to be better. You have to be. It's going to happen, but it can't take us out of our game. We got to be more focused on what we're doing than what everybody else is doing.
Not a lot of time to get ready for New Canaan. What do you do? Just go right back to work tomorrow? Or?
Yeah, I go right back to work tonight, and we'll have these kids in the first thing tomorrow morning to practice. I'm sure they're not too happy about it, but what they need to understand is that if we work hard this week. And if we're successful on Thursday night, which we hope, that they would be more than happy to give up their Sunday to do that. So.
Game plan was obviously had to be to stop Byron Jackson.
Absolutely.
And the kids, yeah. What do you see in that kid when you see him on film?
He's shifty. He's shifty, and he doesn't go down a first hit. He's a kid. He creates headaches. That's why I like the idea of the way he challenges today, and that's why I'm happy with the way the defense played because when he looked to redirect, we were there. So I was really happy about that. But they have some talented kids. We were worried about giving up a quick score and things like that. So our whole idea was to have long possessions and limit their possessions just by clock. And and we challenged the kids to come out of the half and put one together for a score, which we did, and it took a lot of time, which is good. So that was good. Things fell into place today. I'd like to say that happens all the time, but I know that it doesn't happen. So.